Welcome everyone to case break number 14. In this case break we're going to be breaking half a case of 2016 Donruss Panini mega boxes, 20 in a case. We're doing half, so 10 boxes. We have two and two on each side, and then we have 6 in the back. Each one of these mega boxes comes with 7 Donruss Panini football packs, plus 2 2015 Gridiron King hobby packs in every box. From what I've been finding, those hobby packs hit very well. Why don't we get started? Show you the inside of the box, make sure I don't miss anything. So as you can see, each box comes with 2 of the 2015s, and then 7 of the 2016 Donruss Panini. Usually start with the 7. It's a nice Joe Namath there. And right away, we got a hit for the Cowboys. Nice Ezekiel Elliott, rated rookies, running back for the Cowboys. If you bought the Cowboys, you know exactly who this guy is. And you're hoping you get one of them. Well, you already got him first box, first pack. Cowboys hit. That is the way to start the hit off, or the break off if you are a Cowboys owner. Oh, nice, starting off with a nice Tom Brady. Matt Ryan there. So if this is your first time breaking with me, you'll notice that these packs have usually 1 or 2 of these. They're just garbage trash cards. I like that they're there though, because usually the rated rookie is right next to it. So they're kind of protecting that rated rookie, or a lot of the times the inserts are in towards the back of the... Oh, and there we are with another insert. Oh boy, what a pack. Look at this. You got a press-proof Ray Lewis, and then you got a Prescott rookie. Wow, the Cowboys, what is that, the second or third pack, already have 2 big hits. 2 big hits for the Cowboys. Not to minimize this nice Ray Lewis hit, which is a press proof that I consider a hit. So that, I mean, getting a hit means that you will get your card in the sleeve, and then of course in a top loader as well. It'll be well protected. Yeah, see, that one has 2 of them there, 2 of those throwaway cards. Wow, this is a hot first box. We got 2 rated rookies out of the box so far, and both were major rookies. It's a nice Bo Jackson there. What are the things I like about this set here? There's many things I like about these mega boxes, but if you're a Peyton Manning fan, get ready to see a lot of these with the Colts and with the Broncos. You'll probably get 5 or 6 for each team, at least from what I found. I'm basing my knowledge off of probably about 15 cases open so far of this throughout the life of the product. So if you are a Peyton Manning fan, definitely pick up at least one of those 2 teams, and they usually are pretty reasonable pricing wise. We have one that's turned around here. Oh, now this is a new one. So we'll look at this guy first. And look at this. So sorry, I have not seen one of these yet. Studio Series number 96 out of 250, and it's real nice. I don't know if the The light's picking it up, but it is a real unique feel to it. I'm going to count that definitely as a nice hit. Anything serial numbered, I put as a hit. I'll go through all my hits to what I consider a hit. And why that matters is that just means it's definitely going to be sleeved for you and top loaded so it comes protected. Here's the first of the gridiron. Now remember, these are 2015, so we're not looking for the same rookies. But normally, the normal setup of these packs is 5 of these cards, 4, 5. And then you get 3 of these framed cards. Now from what I've found, you normally get current, a Hall of Famer, or a legend, right? And then a rookie. The colors, the red and the brown look to me to be the most common. There's other colors though, and we'll see them. And I think we got our first material hit here. Looks nice and thick. So there's a nice Tom Brady followed by an Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna flip these around. Here's our first, and that's a nice dark color too. And our hit, look at the size of that, and it's a star. Odell Beckham Jr., the Giants are on the board. It's not just all Cowboys, huh? Numbered 125 out of 249. Look at the size of that. Real nice hit there. Again, numbered to 249. 125 out of 249. Nice hit for the Giants. Well, heck, that was a real nice first box. Let's keep it going. Got a number of hits there. Two big rookies. A pretty neat insert, serial numbered insert. A press proof. And we also got an Odell Beckham monster swatch. Real big. So what do I consider a hit? So why you care about what I consider a hit is they are sleeved and top loaded, okay? So obviously any press proofs I consider hits, okay? Of course, any autographs, any game used material, of course, will be sleeved and top loaded. Top loaded, of course, if it's the game used, like that Odell Beckham, it'll be top loaded in a bigger. Wow, the Cowboys, man, I can't even talk. Look at this. This is the second one. We're in 2 boxes, and the Cowboys have 3 monster hits already. This is really why you're hoping for one of each of these. A Prescott and an Elliott. Already, they have 1 Prescott, and that's the second Elliott. Unbelievable. So as I was saying, so hits. Any major rookies, okay? And I count it as the top 5 rookies, okay? Who are the top 5? I bet you can guess. There's a nice Bo Jackson. But I'll tell you anyway. Top 5. My number 1, and if you've seen any of them, you know who my number 1 is. If you've seen any of my other videos. I am from New Jersey, right outside of Philadelphia. 15 to 20 minutes with traffic away from Lincoln Financial Field. So you know who look at this. This is going to be known as the Cowboy Break. 2 boxes in, and we've got 4 Cowboy hits so far. I gotta bring them up here again. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 Cowboys. Your 2 big ones, and 2 of each of them. It's a real rarity. Okay, and there's that nice Tony Dorsett. Now this is the 87 Donruss baseball look to it. If you collected baseball cards back in the 80s, you know, or even 90s, you know the 87 Donruss baseball looked like that. Neat thing that Donruss is doing, kind of like a flashback to the good old days of collecting. So we've seen the 2 Cowboys. Number 1 in my book is Carson Wentz, of course. We also have Goff and Bosa are really the rounded out the top 5 for me. So those, it's a nice Larry Fitzgerald Legends of the Fall insert. Those are kind of what I call big hits, rookie-wise. So if any of those come up, again, I will sleeve and top load those, and that's how they'll come to you. So just so you know, it's kind of how I roll. I will pause at every rated rookie. I'll gush over the big 5, but I'll pause over any of it. Just so you know, because who knows who your favorite players are. There's a nice Dan Marino. You probably noticed by now, I don't read off every single name. Here's an interesting fans of the game that's going to the Jets. Some of those come signed. I have gotten one of those before signed. I think it was break number 2 or 3. It was for the Steelers. It was Run DMC. He had one of those signed. So again, here's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our 3 frames, or sometimes 2 frames. Our next. That's the normal breakout of those packs. But it differs quite a bit if there's some hit in it. You know, that'll replace one of the frames. Sometimes the hit is a frame. And sometimes there's another insert inside, which this is going to be the case here. I'll show you here. So we have this guy right here. And then there's our rookie. So again, another serious box for the Cowboys. First 2 boxes, you got your 2 big rookies in each box. 1 in each box. So if you're the Cowboys, you could pretty much shut down the video. You've already won this. Just kidding. Keep watching. Keep watching. I see more in your future. It's usually when those Cowboys start hitting, they just keep hitting. There's a nice Terry Bradshaw. So as I was saying, I don't read off every single name. I've done the math. There's a nice Earl Campbell. Oh, and this brings up another little point. The Houston Oilers go to the Tennessee Titans. I think that's just standard practice for most breakers. Just like if we happen to get anything from the Baltimore Colts, those would actually go to Indianapolis, not Baltimore. There's a nice Peyton Manning, not Baltimore Ravens. It's a nice Michael Irvin. As if the Cowboys need anything else. This is a real good product to break. You got a real nice mix. I'm going to go back here for a second. You see the Eric Dickerson. He's been retired for forever. Hall of Famer. But it's real nice to kind of mix those guys in with you know, everybody playing today. You know, you'll see Brett Favre in here. You'll see Dan Marino. You'll see Joe Montana. Bo Jackson, I think we saw before. Just a real enjoyable. Ooh, now this is a neat one. So I love, we got 2 of them right in a row here. I love when these press proofs hit on these, on the rated rookies. That's a real nice hit. So that's a good one. But this one is a hit. Like I said, these red press proofs, I don't know if you can tell, but they're like a red foil. Real nice. Love when they hit on rated rookies. Really love when they hit on one of the top 5 rookies. That's real enjoyable for me. There's Archie Manning. I bet you guys know that he was Peyton and Eli's father. So he was actually the first Manning star. And he was actually a monster. You know, he just, unfortunately, he played for a team that just was absolutely terrible. You know, and I think he spent his entire career with the Saints in the 70s, 80s, late 70s, early 80s. That's about right. A little bit before my time, but never saw him play. Brings up another little thing here. In my auctions, I state top left, so it's the player in the top left. So this, even though it has two teams, the Panthers and the Dolphins, this will go to the Panthers. First of our two gridiron packs. I'll tell you, these usually do hit a bit more often than the Donruss packs. So we got the current, Devin Hester, and then a nice framed rookie. Normally they do. And by hits, I'm talking about autographs and game-used hits. They hit pretty frequently. I won't be surprised if we hit. It's a nice Marcus Allen, a nice John Elway, a nice rookie. Wouldn't be surprised if we hit 4 or 5, even though it's only 2 out of the 9 packs in each box. The hit ratios are pretty good with these packs. There's the 2. Adjust the camera a little bit. Yeah. So a little information about my breaks. I'll give you in between the hits. I ship out like lightning. There's really no other way to put it. You will be surprised at how quickly you get your stuff. I ship out next day every time. Nice Eli Manning there. I don't joke around about that. I too purchase spots on breaks. 'Cause I just love I love the sport. I love to collect. But I'll stay with somebody if they're a fast shipper. There's another one of those, the Sheriff. This guy I'm going to bring up real quick. If it was the top 6, this would be my number 6 rookie right here. I think he's going to do big things. Who knows? Maybe later on he will be one of the ones I put in a top sleeve or a sleeve and top loader. Right now I'm only doing the top 5. But he is honestly, he's a close second. Again, top left, so this is Brady, this will go to the Patriots. But yep, as I was saying, I ship out like lightning. I don't like waiting, so I don't want to make you guys wait. When you're nice enough to, there's a nice John Elway. When you're nice enough to bid on my auctions. I run auctions every weekend. I always have some buy it now stuff on there if you're looking for anything in particular. There's a nice Terry Bradshaw. I usually have a couple hundred auctions on eBay. I'm not a monster seller, but I've been doing it for quite a while. It's a nice Adrian Peterson. I work. This is not, fortunately, this is not my business. I have to work a regular job. There's a nice Peyton Manning. So I'm working minimum 40 hours a week with a lot of travel. So a lot of times I'm doing these breaks at weird hours of the night, but I get them done right before. That's Russell Wilson. So this one has, as you can see, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. Then it's going to have, looks like 4 frames. So there's 1, a nice Marshall Falk. There's 2, 3, and that looks pretty special. That's a real nice Dan Marino, and it's one of those dark frames that are, as you'll see throughout the break, they're pretty rare. We'll see them, but you're not seeing a lot of them. I like getting a lot of those frames. I really enjoy them. I think they're a sharp looking card. There's one of the inserts in there, kind of replaced one of the frames. All right, box number 5 out of 10. Another one of the Peyton Manning inserts. You know, like I said before, if you're a Peyton Manning fan, definitely look into the Broncos and Colts. You're chock full of Peyton Mannings. And then you'll also get his favorite targets. There's a nice Gronk. So you'll get the Marvin Harrisons, you'll get the Reggie Waynes. Oh, and here we are. It's a nice Thurman Thomas there, and now we have a nice Bosa there. Chargers come in the board with one of the top rookies there. There you go, real nice. All right, real 4 sharp corners. That'll get to you just like that. Yeah, I just have everything soft sleeved right now, but it's a nice LT, followed by a Joe Namath. Another Sheriff insert. You see what I mean? Those really hit. You know, I would bet on a minimum of 5 Peyton Mannings for each of the Broncos and the Colts. And those sets actually have a shot, and I'll be honest with you, I've never seen one before, but they have a shot of being autographed. It's a nice Marvin Harrison there. The back-to-back Chargers there. Had the Bosa before. So every weekend I do auctions. Usually one on Saturday, one on Sunday. For the beginning of the football season, since there's a bit of a higher demand, I do Fridays as well. So each week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have them on. If you like them, it's a nice Elway, followed up by a Montana. You see, that's why I really like this set, you know. LaDainian Tomlinson. And then there's a Bo Jackson. This is the old school pack here, isn't it? Those 5. And we got, it looks like 2 frames. The insert in the middle there for a Jet. Nice hit for the Jets. And then last pack of the first half. And I think we have a hit here. That looks like a 49er. Oh, nice. Steve Young. Real nice hit. Oh, and look at that number. 8 of 8. It must be his jersey number. Steve Young, you got just an absolute monster autograph here for the 49ers. Absolute monster. Look at that, is a beauty. 8 of 8. Man, real low. Steve Young, an absolute Hall of Famer. Beautiful. Gotta pause. That is the way to end the first half of this break. Steve Young. If you got the 49ers, you are probably doing backflips now. You might even be doing more backflips than the Cowboys are. if you if you hit the Cowboys and the 49ers, you are doing, I don't know what you're doing. You're doing something. So I got a lot of guys that do multiple teams. This is a kind of break. This is a real fun break because you can get in on this break for $5. There's no doubt in my mind. I've seen a number of teams go for a couple bucks each, so this is a real fun one, and that's okay. You know, this isn't an arm and a leg. Here's a nice, that one will go to the 49ers. This isn't an arm and a leg for me to buy these cases. Part of the work of a breaker is trying to get good prices on boxes so you can offer them for a reasonable price on eBay that people will buy them. So I start most of these at $2.99. There's a nice Antonio Gates. There's a nice Gronk. I started at usually about $2.99. You know, you got the Eagles and the Cowboys. I start more. You know, doesn't matter. They would go for more anyway. But I just want to get at least $8 or $9 for those. But it's a real fun break, and look at that. The 49ers come through and really killing. Steve Young he's a monster. You know, to get a Steve Young autograph, you know, for the 49ers, it's another one of those sheriff. It's really a neat thing. So what I was saying, you can buy multiple teams, you know. $20 and you could probably have 2 or 3 teams, you know, at a minimum. It's a nice Eric Dickerson. At a minimum, you know, shipping is, you pay it once, $3.99, and whether you win one team or you win all 32 teams, you're only paying $3.99. It's a nice Eli Manning. You know, I kind of would rather make less shipments, honestly. You know, I'd rather have people, it's a nice Warren Moon, I'd rather have people win a couple teams each so that I'm not doing 32 shipments. Not that I wouldn't. I would absolutely do 32 shipments, but I'd rather kind of combine some of those shipments into, it seems like the norm, I'm doing about 15 or 20 shipments each one of these auctions. So got a number of people that double or triple up, which I enjoy. And I'll tell you, the more, I think we got another hit coming. The more you buy, the better your bonuses are. Everybody gets a bonus. What is this going to be? There's the nice Gronk. Oh, look at that. We got another autograph. Gridiron King Studio Signatures for the Houston Texans. This one is numbered. I don't know if it's coming up. There it is. 122 out of 175. Another beautiful. These are back-to-back boxes. 2 autos. Real nice. And it's a pretty low number. 175. That's not a huge number. Oh, yeah. We got another pack still. But, you know, I kind of led this one off talking about how nice these packs hit. I bet you believe me now. That's unbelievable to get. You know, the Steve Young I'm just thinking about. I'm still blown away by that. Remember, those are 2015 packs too, which I always thought was interesting. They mixed 2015 in with 2016. But I'll tell you, I love these boxes. I would try and buy these anytime I can, these cases, because they're just a real fun break that, you know, nobody's paying $100 for a team, you know, and then, you know, just gets depressed if they don't hit anything. You know, your maximum is $35, you know, and that's usually, ooh, a real nice press proof. Let's take a look at this guy. Put the rest of that down. This, I think that's numbered out of 100. I'll bring it in closer to the camera. It's for the Colts. Yeah, I don't know if that's coming up. Looks like 15 out of 100. Real nice hit for the Colts. Let's continue on with the rest of this pack. inducted into the Hall of Fame. Another Archie Manning there. RG3. Oh, there's our buddy Steve Young. We got his penmanship. That could be one of my favorite hits so far. One of the top favorites. I had in a case a couple before, I guess. I had a nice LaDainian Tomlinson autograph. It's a nice one too. Numbered, I think it was numbered to 50, but it happened to be number 21 out of 50. If you're a LaDainian Tomlinson fan, you know that's his jersey number. So I always like to get neat stuff like that. Yeah, 21 out of 50. Just happened to be his jersey number. There's a nice Bruce Smith for the Bills, and that 87 Donruss look. Starting off with a nice Aaron Rodgers. Each box too, by the way. And again, this is just going off of the amount of cases that I've opened. Each one pretty much has three rated rookies in each box. The other ones will be these rookie cards here. I'll have the little RC in the corner. But normally you're getting 3 rated rookies per box. I've gotten some boxes that have delivered 4. Probably a lot more than I know. I'm not always counting. That could have been the 3rd or 4th, I'm not sure. And now we move on to these guys. And these guys are really, so far, this is where the fun has been. Unless you're a cowboy, you know, the cowboy owner, then all your fun is coming in through the Donruss. There's multiple. It's a nice Deion Sanders. Again, nice insert of an insert. And I think, man, when I say these packs deliver, look at this. We got another hit coming. We got another hit coming. I'm going to real quick flip this over because I know it's going to be on the end. Nice frame there. There's our rookie frame and a rookie portrait. Disappeared. For the Cleveland Browns. Nice rookie portrait. Duke Johnson. And this guy is numbered. I don't know if it's showing up. 199 of 249. Real nice hit for the Cleveland Browns. It's a good way to end that box. Let's move to box number 8. This has been quite an impressive break so far. Nice Adrian Peterson, Bo Jackson. It's been super hot on eBay lately. That's Joe Namath there. Like I said, that's a RC card. Maybe we'll try and do the count here, see if we get our expected 3 rated rookies for this box. There's another one of those I've lost count, but you see, you get a number of those. Here's our first rated rookie out of this box. So there's one. I'll try and keep count. Again, that's the RC1 version, so still 1 rated rookie. why I like to see the rated rookie is that's really where the top, at least top 6 rookies are. Nice Gronk. There's number 2 of the rated rookies. It's a nice Lawrence Taylor. Again, real nice mix. There's a Dan Marino. Terry Bradshaw. Just I really enjoy watching him broadcast now. The announcers, I forget what. I think he's maybe Fox. And that is our 3rd rated rookie in this box. Now let's see if we get a 4th. Very rarely have I gotten less than 3, but there's been a number of times I've gotten 4. But the majority is 3. And this one will be the case. It's a nice Brett Favre induction, class of 2016. Here we are with my favorite 2 packs, and now you know why. After that Steve Young. And they just, look at how sharp they look. You know, and there's a nice Barry Sanders. Just a real good looking card. I like, you know, I don't know if it's picking it up that well, but they all look like they're painted, you know. Got 2 Dolphin rookies on that. Box number 9. Does happen on these boxes, and it's very rare. It's probably happened twice to me. Is once in a while you'll only get one of the gridiron packs. Oh, and it's just it's really a tearjerker when that happens, because you know, as you see from this break, the hits coming out of there, out of those 2 packs are just insane. You'll see when we do the recap. I do a recap at the end. You'll see, you'll be able to tell how many of the hits came from just those 2 packs, you know. Rookies, of course, they're a little bit drier in 15. You know, you really only have, you know, your 2 main rookies, you know, that are really still hitting from that 2015. So, you know, it's not as exciting rookie-wise, but just when you can hit a Steve Young autograph numbered to 8, and you just luckily get number 8 of 8, that's fun. Oh, and we have a nice hit here. Put this down. Have a nice press proof here. It looks to be the Rams. Now, these are not serial numbered. Some of the press proofs are. The red ones are not. But from what I've heard, there's that last card of the pack. They are, and this is not from Panini. This is from just word of mouth, just from me asking and Googling, just because I was. It's a nice Emmitt Smith. Just because I was interested to see if they are limited or if there's any numbers released. Nice Eli there. And the word on the street is they are either 50 or 100 of each for the red press proofs. So that's word on the street. That's from what I've heard. There's a nice Jim Kelly. So even conservatively in saying it's 100, pretty nice. But like I said, just word of mouth. That isn't, I wasn't able to find it. Panini hasn't released anything about any sort of press proof numbers. The red press proofs, at least. So a number of them are, serial numbers. And looks like we got ourselves another hit. This has to be averaging more than one per box. So what I'm going to do is I'll flip all of these over. Then it will be, our hit should be the last card. So Richard, oh, I saw it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. These are one of my favorites. Sketches and swatches. You get both, best of both worlds in here. They're normally numbered out of 249. This one, yep, this one's 249. Oh, real good looking card. I can't beat the autograph and the swatch on one card. The Jaguars are on the board. Good hit for you guys. And we still got another pack now. Never had 2 hits in one box, but you never know. There's only 4 of these. I thought there might be a hit. Normally it's 3 and 3, as you know. We'll see. Oh yeah, well that is a pretty rare one there, that green border. As you probably notice, if you've seen any of them, it usually hits 1 out of every couple boxes. Yeah, not couple, 1 out of every 10 boxes. That's probably our first one that we picked, and we're on our 10th box. Green border. So those green borders are definitely rare. Last box, let's make it a good one. Some nice Joe Namath. We'll do a recap of everything, of all the hits. Not everything, but of all the hits at least. This is really, I guess, the recap of everything. But we want a recap of, take a look at our hits. Open 10 boxes. I'm thinking we are at a minimum of 15 hits. One and a half hits per box, let's call it. It's another one of those sheriff inserts. Everybody that wins one of my auctions gets a package, of course. There's a nice Aaron Rodgers. Because you'll get at least, Joe Montana, at least a dozen cards. It's a nice fans of the game. I'm going to put that down for a sec because this guy is going to have to be randomized. He is not a team. So as you know, in my auctions, if you don't have a team, you get randomized. So he's going to be randomized. Everyone has a fair shot at getting him. Not a huge deal, but it is Al Pacino. So everybody will get a shot at getting good old Al. Right in the last box, we got a randomization. I'm just going to say, man, this I think is the first break I haven't had to randomize something because they usually hit 1 out of every 2 or 3 boxes. And I think half of them don't have a team. Yeah, half of them are just kind of fans of the game, but they don't have like a real favorite team. Last 2 packs. Will this deliver again? I don't know. It's asking a lot. We have had multiple hits out of these packs. One, two, three, 4, 5 of those guys. bad. Last pack. A nice Peyton Manning, and we are going to end this with a hit. I still have that Peyton Manning in there. Who's the hit? Oh boy, another signature. That's the Peyton Manning I used to hide. Look at this. Another hit for the Panthers. Oh, and it's a real low number too. Let me get it in the sleeve. So, signature. Last box. 5 of 25. Kelvin Benjamin. Real nice hit for the Panthers. 5 of 25. Oh, wow. Just an excellent half case there. Now, what we have is we have one we're going to randomize real quick. So if you give me a second, we'll get us set up here. Okay, I'm going to move you over here. We are on, as you can see, random.org, and we are going to hit List Randomizer. On my other computer, I am opening up the teams. I got all the teams written down here, as you can see. Of course, I'm not going to type them in each time, but you should be able to see your team. Got them copied. Let's get them in here now. That should be them all. Take out those spaces. All right, I'm going to, before I randomize, we are just going to scroll up and down so you can see that your team is there. Go back down, just in case you missed it. Should be 32 teams. Looks about right. We're going to randomize once, and the person at the top wins Al Pacino. Al Pacino goes to the New Orleans Saints. There are 32 teams, as you can see. I'll span back so you can see. So the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints get the Al Pacino. There we are. There's your Al Pacino for the Saints. Now let's take a look at what we have. Whew, boy, great stuff. Let's put all the press proofs here. Whew. Real sharp. Okay, press proofs we have here. First off, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hits out of 10 boxes. And that's a beautiful one right there. Look at that. Nice press proof for the Redskins, Baltimore, and the Rams. We have this monster patch for the Giants. Got a real nice Panthers autograph. This one was the one numbered 5 out of 25. We got a real nice, this is my favorite set here, the sketches and swatches. Real nice for the Jaguars, number to 249. Got a nice rookie portrait, number to 249 as well, I believe. Yep. For the Browns, I missed the press proof, but here's another one, number to 100, number 15 out of 100 for the Colts. We had a good looking Houston Texans, number to 175 autograph. I'm going to save that for last. Got another nice press proof here when it hit on the rated rookie. Love that. Got a nice Bosa for the Chargers. Cowboys, I'll tell you, I think you're still the big winner. Look at those. 2 Prescotts, 2 Elliott's. 4 hits there. And this is really, if you had to pick one card for the break, this is it right here. Steve Young autograph, numbered 8 of 8. Beautiful. Here's all my contact info if you want to get a hold of me. Everybody gets an invite to a special case break in your package. I'll be sending that to you, so take a look at it. If you're interested, shoot me an email. All the directions are on the little handout that I'm going to send you in each one of your packages. I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for joining on this one. And don't be strangers. Come back again. Thank you. Bye-bye.